Hey guys, Christy Shelton from foreverandafter.com, and today I wanted to continue my series on the differences between like emotional eating and food addiction. And today I wanted to share with you really the difference between physical hunger and emotional hunger. I know that at any point in life we can get wrapped up in kind of what's going on with our life, and sometimes you find yourself binge eating, or sometimes you find yourself reaching for comfort food that didn't fit your plan or what you had planned out for your day. So I kind of wanted to break this down and maybe help you understand what the difference is between physical hunger and emotional hunger. So emotional hunger generally tends to come on suddenly. It's something that like all of a sudden you're ravenously starving, and usually you're trying to eat to fill some kind of emotional void or emotional need, versus physical hunger is going to come on gradually as your body actually becomes hungry. It usually takes 3 to 4 hours for most people for their stomach to actually empty, for you to become hungry again. And your body is a really complex process. So as your stomach is emptying and your food is moving on to the next stage of the process, your intestines and your pancreas and things like that are sending out hormones to your brain and to your stomach, basically saying, okay, now I'm done with this digestion process and I don't need to like issue that feeling right now that we need to eat again. So physical hunger is going to be something that you feel coming on gradually. Emotional hunger generally tends to crave specific foods. If you've ever been at that moment in your life where you're presented with a healthy option, like say grilled chicken and rice and vegetables, but it doesn't even sound good, you're probably not physically hungry. Physical hunger, you generally will tend to eat pretty much anything. And I don't say that to be bad, but if you feel hungry and all you want is like potato chips or cookies or whatever your go-to food is, you're probably more on the emotional side of hunger. Emotional hunger often leads to mindless eating, and this kind of goes twofold because it often leads to overeating and feelings of guilt and shame. When you're physically hungry, you tend to stop eating when you're actually full. And actually, I'm working through a nutrition program right now on a nutrition certification, and their process is more about changing habits. So the first habit that I implemented when I started doing this coaching program and learning all of this was their 80% rule. Now I only eat until I'm 80% full. Usually by the time you're 80% full, you actually have most likely eaten enough food to actually become full and satisfied, but your brain just hasn't received the signal yet to tell yourself that you're full. So that's why a lot of times if you eat until the point where you feel like, okay, I'm 100% full, about 20 minutes after that point, you actually feel like overstuffed and miserable. Like you just want to curl up on the couch and not move for days. And I've been there. So physical hunger is going to be satisfied when you're full. When you have eaten to your point of filling and you've gotten enough to eat, you won't have guilt or shame surrounding the physical hunger and what you've just put into your body. You're more likely to get those feelings with emotional hunger. And it's been really cool. This nutrition certification I'm doing, it's started with breaking things down at the cellular level. And the chapter I just completed was on the GI tract and how everything moves. And there's about 20 different hormones that your body produces that tell your GI system and your stomach and everything to do different things. There's 2 or 3 hormones that are produced that basically tell your stomach, okay, you can kind of go to sleep for a little while because we're not going to be eating anytime soon. And your hunger and things can be driven by your sense of smell. So when you smell food, it kind of preps your body. You start salivating when you think about food. That all is like the beginning stages of telling your body that, hey, we're about to get fed, we're about to get food, and it ramps up the process of digestion so that everything can move smoothly through your tract. So I found that really cool. The next chapter I'm excited about, it talks about the different nutrients in food and which foods are better and kind of that thing. So I'm excited to be able to share that stuff with you. But I hope that this breakdown of emotional versus physical hunger can kind of give you a checklist of what to think about before you're eating. Like, am I eating just because I want to eat, or am I eating because I'm actually hungry? And that's hard for a lot of people. So I hope you have a great night, and I will catch you guys later.